one, strike out the walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Cesar Hernandez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Oscar Mercado, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Now here it comes. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye? Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner going a second time. High in the air out to center field. Nick Wooden's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
He's running again. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Laureano is off of first with 2 away. Running yet again for second. Popped him up. Leon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
In there, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
At the plate now, Sandy Leon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. Still without a home run and 3 driven in.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to the
Athletic. The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pinter.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 1-0. Pinder is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way.
That's the ball. Too high. Ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Too high, and it's 3-0. Sheldon Noisy will be next. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
So digging in now, Sheldon Noisy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 21 homers and 63 runs batted in. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a barehanded pickup in time.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Lindor has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronnie Reyes.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count now. One and one. Here it is. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Chapman has it cleanly. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball
Outside,
2
that's
now.
the ball.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
No, that's
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the count will be full. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Classic slider down and away for the
Up next,
strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
This is line to left. Mercado is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Naquin's on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball,
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your...
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ready with the 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Popped him up. Leone has a play. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning.